Alright, man. Got some more Storm 4 gameplay for y'all. Let's see who we fighting today. I believe it's the same guy from yesterday. Ren Akimoto. Shout out to this guy. You see how to pull out my main team. I think this is one of the last few times that I fought him. But he told me I told him to pick his main team, and he picked the team that he won a tournament with. He told me in the messages that he was a champion. I guess of some local tournament or something of the sort. So this guy is pretty good. And in this match, he wanted to show me his secret technique that he uses. And it's pretty interesting. You know, it's pretty nice. But as you can see, my main team not really doing so good. And he's doing me pretty bad. Even with me playing with Kushina and, using my Sakura. Which I noticed this time go around. I used to use Cotton a lot, and then I switched to using Sakura with Kushina. But they both have their own use cases. But you see, this guy is doing me dirty, bro. With the pain, with the Danzo, with the Madara, he's doing me. I'm getting done dirty, bro. I'm playing pretty bad too. Like, I'm making a lot of mistakes that leaving me open. Not playing as patient as I usually do. I think whenever I don't rush my playstyle is my best. But as you see, I'm playing to his pace a little bit more than mine. But like, usually I would never fall for a tilt like Donzo's. You know what I'm saying? Very predictable, very easy to kind of dodge. But I'm not being patient with my playstyle, so you can kind of see that. But let's see if I can kind of do a little bit better. See, I'm over here trying to throw my tilt down while he's right in front of my face. Like, it just doesn't make sense. My Sakura call-in was pretty good, but, I'm just constantly chakra dashing at this guy. I gotta do a little walk-up, kind of change up how I'm doing. See, that was a good tilt from me. Bad dash from me, though, right? I'm just charging in at this guy without creating any, openings. Just hoping for the best. Good counter. So this is part of like the frustration I'm talking about in that first video, a few days ago, is I was playing very sloppily. Like, you see, I'm missing my grabs, and I felt like I could have, I felt like I can play better than this for sure. See, I got no subs and no chakra, so I'm not managing my resources right. But and I should have countered. I don't know why I kept trying to throw down that tilt, but maybe I just got tired of playing. But I finally threw in a little switch to Sakura. And that's another thing, though. Keep in mind, I'm not switching, though. That was my first time switching this whole match. Decent counter for me. But let's see if I can take him. Good grab. That was nice. See, that's what I expect from myself. Playing patient, waiting for the right timing and doing what I do best. You know what I'm saying? Get my grabs in. That was really nice. Right. Good grab. See, now I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable as long as I'm getting my grabs in. And you do the firing pin, right off a grab. That's guaranteed. Start switching. I think I fought him twice with this team. I might have not saved the first one. That's another thing that I noticed. That was a good tilt right there. See, I'm getting comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really, I think I got comfortable. Maybe I was just a little nervous on the first round, or maybe I was just feeling it out. But I just wasted, a sub on that. Shouldn't have did that. Not being as disciplined. Whenever I'm not following my principles that I set for myself, I don't think I'm going to be playing my best, right? Let's see. Pain's tilt is so crazy because that hitbox grabs you all the way from back there. When I tried to do that guard break, it was crazy. You see, I'm trying to that was a good jumping block. So I'm just trying to be careful. I got no subs, no chakra. But see, I'm moving around too much, and he gets me right there. But that was a good, you know what I'm saying? Good grab from this guy. So, GG's. GG's.